Yo, what's up guys, my name is Mr. Freeze2244 and welcome to the Thespians Elusive Target Arcade contract. Only this time, we'll be doing it with optimized routes and equipment. So if you're looking for a guide where we're doing it with the default loadout, basically with no equipment, I'll leave a link to that in the description and a link on the screen right now in the top right corner. Now for this one, for level 1, we have the Blackmailer. He's in Paris, and the objective for this one, we have to make sure we take out our targets with an explosive. So we'll bring along a Seeker 1, starting undercover dressed as a stylist. We're going to bring along a breaching charge, and we're going to bring along a coin. From the very start, the target is going to be spawned in a random place in this area. So the first thing we need to do is basically find him. And there he is, on the left. I just didn't notice on the screen at the time, but he's just at the front. But wherever he is, he will wander over here on his phone. So what we need to do is basically create a line of sight for us to shoot him with the Seeker 1. So what we're going to do is come over here. He will stand here every time he's finished his wandering about. Just make sure that no one's looking at you at the time. This area is pretty good for shooting, as long as you're not impatient. The woman in front is going to hear the shot, so make sure you put the gun away immediately. He is going to head to a bathroom, and that's going to present us with an opportunity of taking him out. We also have to retrieve the memory stick that he dropped, so we can't just like sit at an explosive as a trap and just, you know, go away, because we need to retrieve that memory stick. You can do that with other targets if you'd like, but that's when something like the proximity dog would come in handy. But when we have a secondary objective, we have to complete that. So he's going to head to the bathroom. Going to close the door behind us. Chuck the breaching charge at his head. Just make sure the breaching charge is on his body at the time. That was like the perfect way of doing it. But retrieve the memory stick that he drops as well and head to an exit. Now, if the breaching charge did not take him out, you will have to restart because it's got a very small blast radius. So make sure that the breaching charge is basically touching him. And if it's not, you have to pick it up and drop it on top of his body again. The reason why I bring in a breaching charge is because it's the silent way of actually doing explosives. So it's the best in that sort of situation. So there we go. So that's the Silent Assassin for a level 1. Nice and easy. Nothing there to worry about too much really. But once you've got your equipment compared to default loadout, it's obviously a lot easier doing it this way. But there's multiple ways of doing these contracts. That's the beauty of it. Level 2, we have the Entertainer in Marrakesh, the nighttime mission. Again, we have to take him out with an explosive, but we have a secondary objective by picking up that tablet. So we're going to bring along a Seeker 1. Also, we're going to bring along a breaching charge. And inside our briefcase, we're going to bring along a medic gas device. At the very start, we basically took the gas device out of the briefcase and then concealed it back into the briefcase. What that does is it arms it, so it gives us a chance to use this gas device while it's inside the briefcase. It's a very handy tool to use it out in the open without getting spotted. So we've made our way through the market right now. Going to jump over this wall, grab the pass that's on the table. So grab that cafe invitation pass thing. Show the invitation to this guard.
All right, good job, sir.
And we're going to take out the remote in our inventory. I'm going to stand next to this woman right here and go ahead and gas her. What's going to happen is that she's going to head to the bathroom to be sick. Meanwhile, we're just going to turn this radio on to distract the waiter that comes over here momentarily. As soon as it says investigating distraction, go ahead and turn it back off. Now we're going to knock him out and take his clothes. But we have to make sure that he is standing perfectly still before we do this, because we don't want to get spotted from the corner of anyone's eyeball, because that's happened before. Put him in the crate, take his disguise, make sure you retrieve your briefcase. We head into the bathroom now and make sure to close the door behind you and knock her out. There we go. We're going to put her body in the crate. She does drop the Soiree Horrible list, so go ahead and grab that. That's one of the objectives complete. We don't need the briefcase, but I'm going to take it with me anyway, but all that doesn't really matter. Next, we're going to come over here and grab the truck keys off this table. We're going to use that for our exit. And last but not least, we need to take out our target. So we can't get up there with the bridging charge on us because we'd have to get frisked and then we'd have to get through. So what we're going to do is climb up the pipe instead around the back. That'll be an ideal place to take care of this. So you just noticed 47 drops the briefcase at the bottom of the pipe anyway, so it doesn't really matter about that briefcase. So we're going to climb along the ledge, jump up here, scale around. You know, this is really boring doing this bit. I'm sure we've done it many times by now. But while we're up here, it gives us a good opportunity to shoot our target. If you haven't got a line of sight like that, wait for your opportunity. He will present himself and it will give you a nice easy shot. I mean, you've got 2 shots to play with as well, so got plenty of time, don't rush. He's going to head down the stairs and that's where we're going to take him out. This is the beauty of the breaching charge as well, because it's a silent explosive. What is this random light, by the way? There's no, like, source to the light. It's just a random high beam light. Strange. So, when we're here, we're going to take out the breaching charge. I'm going to chuck it at his head, just like we did with the Blackmailer. Make sure the breaching charge is on his body. If it's not, you'll have to replace it. And make sure it's actually on him. Just drop it on him or place it next to him. So, once we've exploded it, we can now head to an exit. His body won't get found, at least don't know anyone else that patrols that area, but we're going to head to an exit before anything happens anyway, so it really doesn't matter. Again, easy silent assassin for level 2. No problem. It's a good thing we have medic gas devices and seeker ones, because it would be a lot more difficult if we didn't have those things. Finally, level 3, we have the Stowaway. I'm so bored of playing this one. But we're going to start in the warehouse, so we're going to bring on the breaching charge and the remote medic gas device. We're going to let this opening cutscene play out, because the guard is an enforcer to our right, so we're going to make sure that he's walking away first. There we go. And you can exit the blend spot, run straight into the gallery area. Our target is right here. He's the one that's walking. What we're going to do is take out the gas device and place it right next to him or right behind him right there. So use the shoulder buttons on your controller to place it on the floor. And then go ahead and gas him. He's going to head straight to, well, he's not going to go to the bathroom, but he's going to head over to like a big bucket to be sick in. And that's where we're going to take him out. So again, with him we have to retrieve his dictaphone. So he drops down on the floor. So we can do the same thing as we did before, like throw down his head and hope that he drops on him. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to knock him out, and I'm going to place the breaching charge on his body, just drop it on him.
Target eliminated. Well done.
So use the D-pad, the down button to drop it, or you can just drop it straight out of your inventory, not just standing over him. And the people behind do hear that explosive, but all you got to do is just put him in the freezer before they come around to investigate. If you're a bit tight on the timing, just make sure you explode it before you put him in the crate. So you got more time. As you're exiting, just watch out for the cameras. But there's only like 1 or 2 enforcers on this helipad, but they're on the opposite side of the helicopter anyway. So once we've taken this helicopter exit, we'll be completely done with the Thespians, and it's been overall quite an easy run. Once we've got equipment, it's, like I said, it's very straightforward. And there we go, that's how you do it. So that will wrap up today's video. So thank you very much for watching. Feel free to drop a like on the video if it helped you out. Subscribe if you are new to the channel, and hit the bell notification to be notified of all future videos and live streams. Consider supporting me on Patreon, or even becoming a member of the channel by clicking the join button below or clicking the link in the description. And a big shout out to my Psycho Assassin members as well. I really do appreciate them. Bedry, Andrew Phillips, Wandering Wendy, Constantine Mueller, Mark Davis and Paul at Home for becoming top tier Psycho Assassin members. I really do appreciate all your support, and I'll see you in the next video. Thanks for watching. Cheers.